Hello, everybody. Welcome to my podcast, A Happier, Healthier, Healing and Recovery channel. And also from Darkness to Light, I'm your host, Goddess Asha Mariama. I appreciate you guys for joining me for these episodes. If you like the commentary, please hit the like, subscribe, and notification button to receive notifications of my videos. I am a certified recovery, healing, and recovery coach that's all about helping people on their paths and their journeys to a new and better you through self discovery. I also help people when it comes to addiction and trying to find permanent solutions to problems, getting to the root of the problem and trying to heal that, and then trying to teach people ways to maintain their healing and recovery through the healing and recovery stages, which is isolation, cocoon, and hibernation stage. I hope you guys are doing well. This conversation that I'm about to show you is a conversation that I did with Miss Melissa Barnes, and she talks about the RISE method. And we also talk about women who are trying to balance everything from being a single mom, a working independent woman, to relationships, family, all of these different things. And this was a pre conversation. This is not the actual podcast itself. What I decided to do is when I have conversations before we do the podcast, I will show them why, because I want you to get to know the person that I'm going to be having the conversation with. And just you guys seeing how our banter is and how it's going to be, just to give you guys some type of, way of seeing what we'll be discussing. And then that way you guys will know, when you guys actually hear the podcast, when I post it, you guys will get to hear it and you guys will get to, have some type of understanding. I think that's important because I think it's not just about what the person does, it's also about who they are as people. So I hope you guys enjoy this conversation that I am getting ready to post. And I will see you guys after you guys finish listening to it. I hope you guys enjoy the pre-conversation. The actual conversation, I think, is Friday. So I'm looking forward to doing this conversation. So let's get started. Okay,
There
so
you go.
tell me a little bit about you, Miss Melissa. Tell me about you, a little bit about your background, and how you came into your purpose, which is what you do now.
Absolutely. So, a little bit about me and my backstory, I think, would be very privy of me to share with you because it really is the journey on how I've landed here. I have a 20-year career as an entrepreneur in the death and grief care industry. And I loved that career. I worked alongside my mom and dad. We built a very successful business. And I share a lot of information both from the entrepreneur side of the journey and then the perspective at the end of life. And so today, really a legacy and leadership mentor for female entrepreneurs, really encompassing the woman herself who is outwardly very successful, but inwardly feeling erased, that she is busy in the doing of
Bear
all.
with
She's
me
leading
one
her
second,
family.
y'all.
She's married. She's
Let
got
me try
kids.
something
She's
right
got a
quick
business
before we get started.
and all the fire.
Okay, let me start it over, and I'm going to actually edit this out. So, and then repost it. Bear with me a second. I don't know why it's doing what it's doing. I don't know. But for some reason, it's just like it's slowing. So I may have to stay where I'm at. So hopefully this will work. I've been having issues with all of my computers, and I do apologize for that, y'all. So I'm going to edit this and then repost it. And hopefully on my other channel, I'll be able to post it. So I don't know why it's doing this. It's just for some reason when you do it from Zoom, it just gives you like the hardest time with StreamYard, and I don't understand why it's giving me such a hard time. So let me try it another way. Hopefully it will work. Because I've been having a lot of issues with this. I don't really know why, but it's been giving me like a very hard time doing these from Zoom for some reason. So I'm gonna try it another way. So bear with me 1 second. We're gonna try it this way. Hopefully it will work. Hopefully. And I'm just gonna have to edit it. Okay,
There
so
you go.
tell me a little bit about you, Miss Melissa. Tell me about you, a little bit about your background, and how you came into your purpose, which is what you do now.
Absolutely. So, a little bit about me and my backstory, I think, would be very privy of me to share with you because it really is the journey on how I've landed
Yeah,
here.
it's not working.
I have a 20-year career as an entrepreneur in the death and grief care industry. And I loved
It's
that
not
career.
working.
I've worked alongside my mom in that. We built a very successful
I'm
business.
gonna have to do all the vote.
And I share a lot of information both from the entrepreneur side of the journey and then the perspective at the end of life. And so today, really, a legacy and leadership
Why
mentor for
is
female
hers giving me the
entrepreneurs,
hardest time?
really encompassing the woman herself who is outwardly very successful, but inwardly feeling erased, that she is busy in the doing of all. She's leading her family, she's married, she's got kids, she's got a business, and all the fire
Hold on, y'all.
and all of the dreams
Some
that she has
reason
forged.
it's stalling. I don't know why. I'm gonna have to start it over and just play it. That's the only way I'm gonna be able to do it. I don't know why in the very beginning of the video it's stalling because it wasn't stalling when I originally looked at it. So I may have to log back into LinkedIn and then log because like I said, when I'm looking at it, it's not doing that. But yet for some reason I don't know what it is about StreamYard, but it's giving me the hardest time. So what I'm gonna have to do is figure out a way to be able to do this because I don't know why it's acting up the way it's acting on both sides. I I can try. You know what? I'm gonna do it from YouTube, y'all. I'll be right back. I'm gonna do it from YouTube. YouTube might be the best way to do it. I will be back in a second. I'm gonna try to figure this out. Why it's acting like this.